Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
Well, it's Thanksgiving week, and Eric and I want to wish you all a most beautiful Thanksgiving and a healthy one. And we're actually going to take Thanksgiving weekend off, so we will be back with 72 and Song and you right here in 2 weeks. Now, traditionally, Thanksgiving, of course, is a time to get together with family, maybe friends you haven't seen in a long time. And this year, it's completely different. And now they're even saying we have to be extra cautious.
But we're not alone. We're tucked in here at the Red Wall Saloon and so happy to be together with all of you. You're a lucky guy when you consider the highest bidder can't buy the gleam in your eye. You're a lucky guy. Thank your lucky star. You got a honey, she wants no money, she'll take you just as you are. Thank your lucky star. Hey fella, say fella, don't you realize it's fated, you've rated, open up your eyes. You're a lucky guy. You're just beginning, so have your inning and let your troubles go fry. No one can deny you're a lucky guy. Hey fellas, say fellas, look at Mr. Doe. He's ailing, he's failing, even he should know you're a lucky guy. So why not treasure your bit of pleasure and live right until you die? No one can deny you're a lucky, you are a lucky, you're a lucky guy. You're a lucky guy.
I've been regaling Eric with stories of growing up and Thanksgivings from my house. The holidays were always a little bit intense because my mother insisted on cooking a whole lot of food. And even though she was a terrific cook, she was not a relaxed cook. And in addition to the turkey, there was always pans and pans of lasagna and the sauce and the meatballs, just endless preparation. And I have a very clear memory of some kind of an alarm going off at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And then the sound of shuffling feet heading down to the big freezer in the basement. And then a huge lift up back to the kitchen with like how big was that turkey? And how lousy was our oven that we had to get started at 4 a.m.? And then, of course, at some point in the afternoon, my dad decided it was time to bring down the blender, and he would put in some kind of a mix and make Mai Tais.
Oh, very Italian.
And he would just whir it all up with some kind of rum or something like that, and then serve it in these very, very fancy glasses. It was so sophisticated. And then, of course, we had a lot of relatives come out from Brooklyn. I mean, it really was like an outtake from The Godfather. But my favorite time of the whole entire day was after dinner, and the table would get cleared, and all the women would go into the kitchen with their pocketbooks and their cigarettes. And the men would stay in the dining room and peel chestnuts and bring out the cigars and the scotch and the cards and play poker. And now I was the youngest in the family, so I was never allowed to play, but I would sit next to my dad and see his cards, and he would pretend that all of his plays were my idea.
Is it any wonder Barbara has loved The Odd Couple ever since?
Now, of course, going out to Eric's family for Thanksgiving, that was a totally different thing, not nearly as ethnic. Just a lot of women in cardigans with cars, water crackers, and thin slices of very pale cheese on silver platters.
Vermont cheddar.
Just sitting around in a circle with very sensible, lovely skirts on.
What's the matter with a nice sweater set?
In the living room. Just a whole other kind of thing.
No Mai Tais, but beaucoup Sauvignon Blanc.
And now, of course, we have our own traditions, and we're looking forward to our Thanksgiving this year, which will have lots of sweet potatoes and broccoli and cranberries and no turkey whatsoever. but a huge helping of gratitude for what we've had and what we have. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly heads. One by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. So if you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. Your blessings. Happy Thanksgiving.